Hi, welcome back. This is my second quote around the article No Zombies Allowed. This quote is the following. We discussed how both teachers and students can become zombified in school, but I knew I couldn't fight students' discouragement with creating slogans that forbade it. And I couldn't make students think simply by telling them it was required. I had to find ways to engage them. I had to find things for them to do, things that were relevant, things that would interest them, things that could be accomplished without the one element that sometimes seemed most foreign in school classrooms: real life, unadulterated thinking. And I really like this quote. The reason why I like this quote is because it talks about engaging the kids and making them enjoy learning and making them think about what they're doing, putting them into situations where they can actually think and learn for themselves rather than just being a monotone person going around and round giving example after example or just talking nonstop. My son, he always uses the excuse with me, Mom, I didn't learn anything in social studies last year, so I'm not doing any good because my teacher was so monotone. All she did was talk like this all the time and tell us constant stories about social studies. He said, Mom, I didn't pay attention. I got tired of listening to her. In fact, I fell asleep most of the time in class. So, hearing him say this makes me understand how I want to be a different type of teacher. I want to make sure that the kids are engaged, that they have activities that they can think for themselves. They can express their own ideas and they can tell you what's going on without them just regurgitating what I've already delivered to them. But helping them make their own choices, their own decisions, and think for themselves to learn things. Two of the examples that he gave in the story was where he talked about the talk shows. And when he talked about the talk shows, he went on about how, we watched the talk show episodes, but then we actually talked about them. We broke them down and we talked about what they saw and why the message was being delivered. What were they hoping to gain out of the message? And what was the intent of the message? What the overall message it was saying about young people. So that was one of the things that he talked about in the article. Another thing too that I really enjoyed about the article was the piece that was around music and having the kids bring in music and write down the lyrics to the music, think about the music and what the music is actually saying. And I happen to think to myself, I listen to so many songs that I don't pay attention to what the lyrics are. I can actually say all the lyrics, but I haven't really thought about what it means. But I've caught myself often with, especially with a foster child that I have right now, and she'll be in the car and I'll be singing along the lyrics and stuff, and she's all of a sudden trying to sing the lyrics too, and I'm like, okay, I wonder if she really knows what this means because I wonder if she really knows the messages it's delivering. Um, One of the things that kids are really into right now is a program called Musically. So they're always on Musically doing different videos and chants and acting out motions and stuff to videos. And I'm like, does she really know what she's acting out? I hardly think that she does. It's way over her head. So, anyway, the songs that I listen to, I like to stop now and explain to her, what does this mean? Um, what what are they actually, why are they saying this? And help her understand that people write these songs from their heart. They're trying to deliver a message. So, what is that message is important. It's not just a catchy phrase. And he does this in his class as well. It saddened my heart that he wasn't able to actually meet with the Frankie, I believe, who wanted to do the one-off with because of the lyrics he had. Because I think that he could have made a profound impact in changing that child's life, and I think this professor, whoever he is, he did make a profound impact in a lot of kids' lives through this class. Because they're more aware, and also too, I think that when they're engaged and they're thinking and they're participating, it makes them buy in, but it also makes them feel valued as an individual, and heard. And often in school, kids don't feel like they're heard. So I think that this is a course every school should actually consider having. It it has a lot of information, a lot to think about for both adults and kids. So anyway, those were some of my favorite quotes, and I hope to be that teacher in the quote that is able to engage their kids and keep them from being zombified. Thanks.